Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 27. What is the one certainty that unites every living being? Namaste. In this verse, Lord Krishna declares, for one who is born, death is certain, and for one who dies, birth is certain. Therefore, you should not grieve over what is inevitable. This verse is one of the most practical teachings of the Gita. Krishna here points out a universal law. Whatever is born will surely die. Whatever dies will surely be reborn. Life and death are two sides of the same coin, inseparable and natural. Let us reflect on this deeply. We often live as if life is permanent, forgetting that death is an unavoidable part of existence. When death comes, it shakes us because we resist the truth. But Krishna reminds us that death is not a tragedy. It is simply part of the natural cycle. Just as sunrise and sunset happen every day, birth and death happen in the journey of the soul. If something is inevitable, does it make sense to grieve endlessly over it? Krishna tells Arjuna that grief does not change the reality of life and death. Sorrow cannot prevent what is destined. Instead, wisdom lies in accepting the truth with courage and living life meaningfully. For Arjuna, this teaching was crucial. He was refusing to fight because he did not want to cause the death of his relatives and teachers. But Krishna tells him that whether Arjuna fights or not, those who are born will die one day, and after death, the soul will find another birth. Thus, Arjuna should not be paralyzed by grief over something that cannot be stopped. For us, the message is equally powerful. We lose loved ones, we fear our own end, and we struggle with change. But this verse teaches us detachment and acceptance. When we understand that life and death are governed by an eternal law, fear begins to dissolve. Instead of wasting energy in resisting what cannot be changed, we can focus on living with purpose and peace. This verse also gives us strength in times of loss. Yes, the body perishes, but the soul moves forward on its journey. Just as a traveler changes clothes, the soul changes bodies. Death then is not the end, it is a transition. Krishna's wisdom is clear. The wise do not grieve over the inevitable. Instead, they live with awareness, courage, and compassion, knowing that the cycle of life continues endlessly. Jai Sri Krishna.